Eskimos and BC Lions in Vancouver Saturday night, 8 o'clock for the kickoff, 6:30 for the pregame show. And Dave, one thing we know for sure, we won't be needing one of these. After 2 weeks in a torrential downpour, the Eskimos get to play in perfect weather conditions indoors.
It's going to be nice to play in a dome, and if the weather is a little inclement, I think they're opening the roof at BC Place Stadium on Saturday. But if it's a little inclement weather, they can close the roof. Here's another thing we don't need to see. This stupid little flag. I'm calling a flag on the Eskimos because it's been too many flags. 41 penalties for 330 yards. They're donating way too many yards in the first 3 games of the season. That has to stop now. Many of these penalties are the selfish variety. It's got to stop.
The focus has been on reducing penalties, but the focus also has to be on creating more offense. They're making a couple of changes in the receiving core to do that. Most importantly, the Eskimos' best player is going to be in the lineup. Fred Stamp's expected to play.
And Fred Stamps obviously makes a difference. He's one of the best receivers, if not the best in the Canadian Football League. He just causes fits for coverages and secondaries, and he's had a lot of success against the BC Lions historically. And, going back to the rain, and not to harp on the rain, but it was a factor with the offensive play calling. You can't use your full playbook in a driving rain. You can use your full playbook in perfect weather conditions. And amazingly enough, the last time the Eskimos were really able to use their full playbook was in that second preseason game against the BC Lions. Even though it was preseason, it was more of the truer look of the offense. I mean, they couldn't really use their full playbook in game 1 because they got behind early. So it's going to be exciting to see what this offense can do with perfect weather conditions and the full playbook.
They're going to open up the playbook.
They're going to open up the playbook.
They're going to open up the roof.
Yes.
It sounds like a perfect night. Saturday in Vancouver, the Eskimos and Lions, 6:30 for the pregame show on 6:30 CHED.